Home, home sweet home. And here it is.
Submitted for the American dream. There's a reason they call it a dream. Who's there? Cock-a-doodle-doo, pal. No! I don't have any more money. My job sucks right now. Please, I'll have more money next month. You can't take my house. Is that your signature? Oh, okay. Well, just help me work something out, okay? I mean, you said I'm a good credit guy, right? Hey, wait! My card is in there. No, don't take my dream. Oh, how did this happen? Hardman? Is that you? Been a long time since the fourth grade. Is that a time machine? There's no need to concern yourself with my stunning accomplishments. Best get in. There's not much time. I gotta go down to the bank and get my life back. They took everything. Oh, bank ain't gonna help you now. Towel in the trunk. Extra set of balls. Put them on. You're gonna need them. You're gonna get my dream back? No, pal. You are. I'm here to show you how. Submitted for your approval. 1. First National Bank. What is a bank, you ask? A curious place where both space, time, and irony exist. And yet, don't. You gonna be doing that the whole time? Pay attention, pile. Exhibit A. Those who have come to deposit and safely store their earned monies. Exhibit B. Those who need to borrow said money for purposes unknown. Hey! That's me! Ergo. Exhibit C. The bank only has so much money in the vault to lend out to people such as you. Hey, that's the guy. He took my house. Really screwing my vibe here, pal. Space-time continuum. He can't hear you. Just let me narrate. Now, where was I? So you see, by the time he got to you, pile, his bank was out of money. But he gave me lots of money and charged me a lot of interest. Yes, that's the only way banks make money, by making debt loans. Debt equals money, pile. Remember that. Debt equals money. The more loans they make, the more money they make. But if they don't have any money, then where did my money come from? You're going to want to take a step back, pile. Whoa! No way! Yes way. And that's nothing. Hey, buddy, need some money? They didn't do that. Oh, they did exactly that, pile. Remember, banks make money by making loans, by selling debt, even to bad credit risks. Yo, have some money, dude. Just sign here.
Before we start, you have medical insurance? What? Your coverage good? You have dental?
You ready? Ready. I'm being told that is not as what Harvard Kennedy School Institute of Politics. I don't believe you. But first, it has been another big week of wall-to-wall, non-stop, penis-to-penis coverage of Donald Trump's trial, from the lingering glamour shots to the trial merch store, to a rudimentary court treasure map, to second-by-second real-time closed caption transcripting, and a QR code you can scan for more coverage. And I guess MSNBC's in-room dining menu. Why would you need it? The ubiquitous coverage is numbing, fading into televised wallpaper with insight that only occasionally crackles through, such as
greeted her at his hotel room in satin or silk pajamas, which both are smooth materials, but satin or wet, which I need to know.
She said I had my clothes and my shoes off. I removed my bra. We were in missionary position.
Missionary. No wonder Trump has locked up the evangelical voting bloc. Unlike those Democrats and their devil doggy style. They're devilish. Tell us more.
Not wearing a condom.
Don't tell us anymore. But perhaps this hyper-focus by our news media is purposeful, to distract Americans by keeping visions of dancing penises in their heads. All the while, Americans are losing their freedoms at home.
The Biden administration's war on energy is reaching into the American home.
While we were penising, apparently the Biden administration is reaching around into the American home.
Put a stop to the Department of Energy's continued crackdown on American-made appliances.
Never in my wildest imagination would I have thought that I would stand here on the House floor to defend my constituents' appliances and gas stoves.
I was proud to lead the House Republican effort to protect our gas stoves.
They can take our lives, but they can never take our cooktops. Apparently, this is a bill that they passed to stop the Biden administration's new energy regulations. And look, I'm going to be 100% honest with everybody here. I'm on the Republican side. I f***ing hate electric stoves. I f***ing hate them. I cannot cook unless I can see how high the flame is. And I'll be damned if I start burning my signature Bananas Foster because Joseph Goebbels Biden is trying to ban gas stoves. I'm sorry, I'm being told that is not what happened. That's apparently the Department of Energy just set new efficiency standards for home appliances, and that 97% of gas stoves already meet the new standards. So, unless this is where you cook, you're probably fine. And even so, at the end of the day, I mean, it's just your gas stove.
It's not just gas stoves, it's your washer, your dryer, your dishwasher, and much more. They started with gas stoves.
And I did not speak up. For I was not a gas stove. Why did I do the Scottish accent for that? Isn't that a German homily? All right. Look, no disrespect to any of these idiots. But I think we can move household appliances down on the threat to democracy list, just below aluminum-free deodorant. Clearly, this was an overblown reaction, but that doesn't mean that this trial coverage isn't obscuring some true horrors.
They're dead. The Boy Scouts are dead. The Boy Scouts, we can pretty much declare, are dead.
Oh my God, the Boy Scouts are dead! While we were all fixated on the titillating details of the Stormy Daniels testimony, the Boy Scouts all died. I'm assuming in a terrible s'mores explosion engineered by one Joseph Charles Manson Biden.
The Boy Scouts of America is changing its name for the first time in history. The organization will be renamed Scouting America to emphasize its commitment to inclusion of all youth.
Oh. The Boy Scouts are alive. They just rebranded as an organization, partly because they started letting girls in 5 years ago, and partly because they had a...
Oh. So, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. I hope that brought a giggle to your life. You know, that's funny, but it's true. We are being distracted from the real things that are happening. Like, you know, unending war, unending chaos, unending suffering, millions of Americans below poverty. That millions of children going to bed hungry and being dietarily challenged. And let's see, what do we got here? You know, you guys love my stories, and I'm saving them for my novels. I'm on my 8th novel now, right? And a little something to jazz your nerves, to get you ready. And David the Bee, out there in Boulder, Colorado, with alternativeradio.org. You should go to that station, along with you, and also Democracy Now! With Amy.
The end of poverty will require new policies. It will require new movements for sure. I want to end poverty in America. Why settle for anything less? Like, why accept the boring, pernicious, best we can doism that has gripped the American imagination in recent years?
That's because poverty is like the Gaza Strip in America.
And this is Alternative Radio. I'm David Barsamyan. This
man.
edition of AR features Matthew Desmond, Ending Poverty in America. Why does the United States, the richest country on earth, have more poverty than any other advanced democracy? Why does this land of plenty allow 1 in every 8 of its children to go without basic necessities, permit its citizens to live and die on the streets, and allows its corporations to pay poverty wages?
I wonder why.
There's plenty of money for F-35s, aircraft carriers, and military bases all over the world.
That makes a lot of money
and
for
very
our
little
contracting
for the
folks,
least
families.
advantaged among us. What perpetuates poverty, and what can be done to end it? Poverty persists, says Matthew Desmond, because the rest of us benefit from it. Our guest today is Matthew Desmond. He's a professor of sociology at Princeton University. He's a contributing writer for the New York Times Magazine. He's the author of Evicted, winner of the Pulitzer Prize, and his latest book is Poverty by America. He spoke in Seattle in late March 2024. And now, Matthew Desmond.
I'm from the West Coast. I was born in San Jose, California, but I grew up in Winslow, Arizona. You know, our family never had a lot of money, and my dad was a preacher, and we experienced some of the indignities of poverty and scarcity. Family declared bankruptcy. The bank took our home before it was all the rage. And I think that started me on this journey. That started me on this question about why.
Well, I'm going to go. Maybe I'll
Reiterating their plan to launch a major attack on the city of Roth.